And welcome to the Scotty Sports Network postgame show as your Highland Scotties improved to 16-1 on the year after defeating the University of St. Mary JV 74-55. Joining us this evening on the postgame show, head coach B.J. Smith, sophomore guard forward Sonia Vukoff, and sophomore forward Ashlyn McDonald. Coach, we'll start it with you, and then we'll open it up for questions.
Tyler, we obviously started off quite a bit rusty, and I really feel like we're still kind of having to recover from losing Cheyenne Tramble. Haven't quite got ourselves back to where we were before we left for break, and I would bet that's going to continue for a while. We've got some people that had some moments of playing well, but a lot of rust and a lot of mistakes that we shouldn't make, and our defense is not where it should be yet. But you always should be grateful for the wins. So glad to get the win, and got to get ready for Johnson County on Saturday.
All right, Russ.
Coach, tonight you were 54-32 in rebound total, which was a reverse from when you last played these folks. Of course, you're playing their varsity tonight. You held their leading scorer to 11 points tonight. How did you feel about your defensive play?
Well, honestly, Russ, we did rebound well compared to what we did against Iowa Western. That was one of the areas that we focused on that we didn't play well against Iowa Western. However, our defensive communication is not, one of the things we lost with Cheyenne was she was probably our best communicator defensively and did a good job of kind of sending people to the right spots if we were just off by a little bit. And we've got to get better there. Our rotations were late at times, and we didn't control the ball like we need to. There were too many times in the second half we were letting them get in the paint off the bounce. So, the rebounding it was much better. I know with Sonia, we were talking about the Iowa Western is one of the few times in her career here that she didn't have double-digit rebounds, and she was better on the boards. Ashlyn, I thought, gave us a good effort on the boards. Defensively is an area over the next 2 days we're going to try to get a lot better.
You were 22 out of 27 from the free throw line tonight. That really helps out down the stretch.
I don't want to jinx this, Russ. We feel like we shoot it better, and we shoot it better from people. I remember when we had Tamaya Green. I don't know if you remember her from a few years back. Tamaya was a great player for us. In fact, first-team All-American. But when she got fouled, you probably had as good a chance at the lottery as her making 2 out of 2. A lot of times if we got 1 out of 2, we thought that was pretty good. And the tough thing about that season is she got fouled a lot and went to the free throw line. We feel like the people that will get fouled a lot are pretty good free throw shooters, and hopefully I'm not jinxing this, but this when come March and playoff time, that's really important.
Sonia, you had your 17th double-double in your career, 19 points, 10 rebounds. You're the new career record holder for most field goals by Lady Scotty. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
How did you feel about tonight's contest?
Honestly, I feel like we have a lot of work to do still. It's not about points. It's not about rebounds. It's everything, and it's a teamwork. It's not only one person. Everybody has to do their job.
Ashlyn, a career high 8 rebounds tonight for you. You have a real nice shot from about 8 to 12 feet out. How comfortable are you at that range?
If I can make it, then I'm pretty comfortable, but just getting on balance is probably my biggest problem.
How do you girls feel about taking on Johnson County?
It's going to be a big game, and honestly, last year when Coach was talking with Johnson, I was like, who? Johnson? But now, I know who are we going to play, so I don't know. I'm excited. A little bit nervous, but I'm excited because it's our first big game.
You understand the rivalry now.
Yeah.
For me, basically, we all have a role, and I think we all just need to go out there and do it, not really put it out on anybody else. Just go do what we need to do. But other than that, I think we do it, we'll be fine.
What are your opinion, Coach? What do you think about
the first year, to have a rivalry, you actually have to beat them. In the first year, we kind of played them close here, and then they put it to us pretty good in the regular season, and then made me want to go to law school or back to medical school in the region tournament. And then the next 2 years, we beat them 4 out of 6 times and won the region. This is always a big game. And Ben Conrad does a great job of defense, and he's a great recruiter. He recruits great players, but he also must be a great recruiter of coaches. I noticed he has 7 assistants on his bench now, so he must be the Pied Piper of coaches because he's got lots of them. it's always a big game, and this is another time. Right now we're ranked 4th and 5th in the country, and it'll be another big game.
Good. Thank you. That's what I'll have tonight.
Thank you, Russ.
Thank you.
That'll do it again. Your Scotties improved to 16-1 on the year after defeating the University of St. Mary 74-55. Sonia, Ashland, Coach, thank you and congratulations on the win tonight.
Thanks,
Thank
Tyler.
you, Tyler.